it's Monica Kattan and welcome back to my channel. Yay! So today we're going to do a fragrance video and we're going to talk about my favorite top 10 fragrances for the past decade. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, make sure you like this video and comment below and tell me what you think because I always love to see your feedback. So the first perfume we're going to talk about is Gucci Guilty. This perfume was definitely one of my favorites when it came out. I still remember when it first came out. I actually was having a whole like Gucci moment. If I'm going to be honest, one of my exes did buy me this fragrance. I'm friends with most of my exes, but this one, not so much. Whatever. He knows. So this fragrance is a oriental floral fragrance and it has notes of pink pepper, patchouli, peach, lilac, mandarin, geranium, and amber. I do feel like this fragrance could be worn in daytime and nighttime, and I'd probably wear it more towards the evening time. I feel like it's a great date fragrance. It's very sensual, spicy, but still it has those floral notes that makes it a little bit sexy. So I personally love this, even though I don't love the person who bought it for me, but that's okay. Moving on to 2011, Le Parfum. I really need to learn French. The next perfume we're going to highlight is from 2011 and it's by the Lebanese designer Elie Saab, who I love so much. It's called Le Parfum, which is the perfume in French. I need to learn French. Oh god, that's really beautiful. This fragrance has a lot of my favorite notes, which are actually, some of them are in Kayali Déjà. We have orange flower, jasmine, one of my favorite notes of all time, has patchouli and rose honey, which sounds so yummy. This is just absolutely beautiful. If you guys haven't smelt it, you have to smell it. Ooh, I love Laya. So for 2012, I could not pick one fragrance. I had to pick two because, in all honesty, I have a lot to say about both of these. Oops. Sorry, ooh, this just wants to stick to me. Hey, the first one I'm going to pick is Tom Ford. I just love Tom Ford fragrances. It's Tom Ford Black Orchid, which I think is one of his most incredible fragrances he ever created. I think Tom Ford is a genius when it comes to a lot of things, but especially fragrance. I think he's an innovator. I think the team, whoever's working in Tom Ford, you guys are fantastic, amazing. Like this fragrance just takes me away. It intoxicates me in like such a good way. Spray it all over. Woo. I love it. So good. So Black Orchid is an oriental Chypre fragrance. It's very woody. I find it so sexy on men too. Like when a guy wears Black Orchid, I'm just like, woo. Hello, hi. The next fragrance I'm gonna highlight for 2012 is a regional fragrance. It's actually made by a Kuwaiti designer called Mohammed Naima. I hope I didn't say his name wrong, and I'm sorry if I did. This fragrance called Laya is just incredible. It's a beautiful vanilla fragrance, and honestly, it's one of my favorite vanillas, which means a lot because I love vanilla fragrances. I have a shelf of vanilla fragrances and I'm obsessed. This perfume is insane. If you love vanilla, check it out, look for it. It is kind of hard to find, but this perfume is beautiful. And I'm so proud for another regional designer. Go Kuwait, woo! Oh my god, 2012 is a good year. You guys don't want to know how hard it's been to choose one perfume per year. I don't know how to say the name. Le Miroir de Joyeux. Miroir de Majesty. This one, I'm having an emotional time like leaving this out of 2012 because this perfume is like so incredible. It's called Miroir de Majesty. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna say it like that. Miroir de Majesty by Thierry Mugler. And honestly, it's amazing. It was made exclusively for the Middle East. It's like extremely woody and heavy and it's just very oriental. I think they should have made this a global fragrance. It's beautiful. They should bring it back. I try so hard to find this all the time. I have to buy it off Amazon. It's beautiful. Please bring this back and make it global. It's beautiful. All right, next. I want to pick two. It's so hard, honestly, because I love fragrance. Clearly, I'm crazy. But I'm trying to just pick one per year, but I'm having trouble. So for 2013, I picked two fragrances again. I picked Perfumista Avenue from Bond NYC. And this is just such a beautiful juice. Like, oh, it's so gorgeous. This perfume is a woody oriental perfume and it has a lot of beautiful ingredients that I love. It has rose, patchouli, plum, peony. It's so gorgeous. And I love this brand. It's very niche. It is a bit expensive, but this perfume is gorgeous. The bottles themselves are beautiful. I love to collect them and I have a whole bunch and they're all like different colors. Just so cute. I also love the founder. We've been in touch over email. She's super sweet and her team's really nice. So Love this brand. This perfume, guys, is like insane. I used to call it Boise. Boise. I don't speak French. Okay, Bois, 1920. This perfume is ridiculous. This is Sensual Tuberose, and like I think this is like my, I don't know what number bottle. And they actually number the bottles. They only have 1,000, blah, blah. They only have 1,920 bottles of each one. They're super limited. They're, again, a little bit expensive, but these perfumes are so divine. I can't even tell you. The quality is unreal. When you spray yourself, you just feel it. It lasts all day, and it's so beautiful. So this, of course, has tuberose, coconut, musk, and iris, and peach, coriander, patchouli. A lot of my favorite ingredients. So this is so beautiful. It's very addictive, so I warn you, if you try it, you're probably going to buy another bottle every time you finish it. I love it so much. And it's 2014. The fragrance for 2014 is by Narciso Rodriguez, and I personally have always loved their fragrances. This is just called Narcisco. This fragrance is so beautiful. It's a floral woody fragrance, and it has a lot of gardenia, rose, musk, and cedar, and vetiver. It's honestly very beautiful. I smell a lot of the floral notes and the musk. It's very musky. So if you like more clean kind of floral fragrances that are a little bit heavy in the end, that's what this has. It's very beautiful, very, very sexy, but very clean. I love it. I feel like this would be a beautiful room spray, a beautiful spray for your bed sheets. Like, I would love my bathrobes to smell like this. It's very clean and sensual. I love it. This was made by Francis Kurkdijian. 2015, we have one of my favorite fragrances. It's Maison Francis Kurkdijian, and it's Baccarat Rouge. This fragrance made a sensation. Every single person I know loves this fragrance. Beautiful, expensive, and it's almost finished. I feel like people have been breaking into my perfume room and being really naughty. What? This perfume is so beautiful. It's so sensual. It's an oriental floral fragrance. Most of my perfumes I've selected are oriental and floral. I just love those fragrance families. I don't really have much left, but I love this perfume. It's so beautiful. One of the best creators in the world. He is amazing. He works with a lot of other brands, which I think is really cool. He's done a lot of things with Frederic Malle. Maybe one day I can work with him. Yay! 2016, we have selected a perfume by Armani Prive called Vert Malachite. Actually, to be honest, this brand, Armani Prive perfumes, they're just unreal. It lasts super long, and the scents are beautiful. They're gorgeous. This has some of my favorite notes. It has ylang-ylang, it has jasmine, ooh, orange, vanilla. People say it's heavy. I don't find it very heavy, but then again, my taste, I love heavy perfumes. Gorgeous. Ugh. 2017, we are including Atelier cologne. You don't even know how much I love this. This scent is called Café Tuberosa. I feel like it hasn't gotten enough popularity for how incredible it is. It has coffee and tuberose, which are two of my favorite notes. I love tuberose, but I also love coffee and perfume. Personally, I'm a coffee addict, so when I smell coffee and perfume, it just kind of like energizes my senses. This is what I feel like an Italian man would smell like. Beautiful coffee and roses. Yum. Definitely recommend you guys check them out. Love this brand. It's so beautiful. Ooh, it just wakes me up. For 2018, I'm going to talk about this one brand which I also love so much, KILIAN. If you guys are fragrance lovers, I'm sure you've seen it before. If you're not a fragrance lover, check out KILIAN. He's incredible. Also just a perfume innovator who's just done so much in the industry. He's amazing. And I love this bottle. I don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. Isn't that the truth? I love that the bottle is kind of upside down, so the cap is actually here, and you pull it up and here's beautiful perfume. And this perfume is gorgeous. It's a beautiful gourmand fragrance. I love the messaging behind it too. I mean, you don't need a prince by yourself to be a princess, and vice versa, by the way. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. So I couldn't not talk about Kayali Vanilla. Kayali collection number 1 launched in 2018 in the end of the year. This fragrance is by far one of my favorites. I love vanilla. As I said many times before, vanilla is one of my favorite notes in fragrance. I think I add it in almost every fragrance we create. Kayali Vanilla 28 is one of the most beautiful fragrances that I've ever tried for vanilla, and I'm not trying to be biased. I do have many others that I love so much, but it's so gorgeous. We worked on this really hard and for really long, and it took a very long time to get that beautiful vanilla. We have lots of other gorgeous notes in here. It's a very special vanilla, and I know that sounds weird, like it does really matter where you source your ingredients from. And this fragrance is actually from Madagascar. It reminds me so much of the vanilla you have in like whipped cream and like in desserts. It smells like a dessert. It's just really addictive. Like for me, I would put this on as a topping on anything that I wear. Just put it on everything and it's gonna smell sweeter. Love this. Man, so many good perfumes. Damn it. Damn it! For 2019, we have A Song for the Rose by Gucci, and this is their luxury collection of fragrances. This is kind of a more niche collection for them, and it's kind of more hard to find. So this is a floral woody musk fragrance. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think the bottle is beautiful too, and I don't know about you guys, but I really love when I have a beautiful bottle, because for me it just makes me feel like it's a treasure on my bureau. So I personally love this juice, love the bottle, definitely is a keeper. If you guys haven't tried it yet, check it out. If you love roses, you're gonna love this fragrance. So our last fragrance for the decade that launched in 2020 is Déjà Vu by Kayali. Woo! So I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this fragrance is definitely one of my favorites. This took almost 3 years to create. It is a beautiful, beautiful white floral fragrance. It's so sexy. It's one of the most addictive fragrances I've ever worn. There's no exaggeration. I literally wore this from when I first started working on it till we launched it for 3 years straight. I probably ran through 10 to 15 bottles. I wore this almost every single day for the past 3 years. And of course we kept changing it and innovating it, but this fragrance is so delicious. I love it. I hope you guys love it. If you haven't tried it yet, check it out. It's very sensual. We have gardenia, jasmine, tuberose, nectarine, patchouli, sandalwood. This is just so beautiful. I love you. I couldn't pick just 10 perfumes. I love perfume way too much. Thank you guys again for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys can share what fragrance you love. Please comment below your favorite fragrance. Let me know. I'd love to check it out. Please like this video. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys so much. So I'm going to take my babies with me. Bye!